Hey everybody, it's Dr. Gaffney from DrGaffneyBestFoot.com. If you have a hammer toe, specifically a flexible claw toe deformity, so the claw toe is just a hammer toe that's bent or curled at both knuckles in the toe. And what happens is you get a lot of pressure at the tip of your toe, and so many patients have pain there and a corn and don't know what to do about it. And what I've found that has worked the best conservative treatment wise for that type of hammer toe in my practice is applying a Crest pad, or can be known as a buttress pad. And that just lifts the toe up so it doesn't have the pressure at the tip. It works great. And I'm going to share with you today just the various different products I have that accomplish this, and it can be a solution for you in my online store today, and the pros and cons of each. Okay, so these are the three different types of Crest pads, and basically they go underneath the toe and you slide it down at the base and where it meets the foot there, and it lifts up the toe so it doesn't have pressure at the tip. Two gel ones, and this is a Suede-fabric Crest pad. So the job is to lift the toe off the tip and alleviate pressure. They all do a great job. I'm going to explain pros and cons of each. Right off the bat, you can see that some of them are thicker than others. This is the lowest profile one. So if you need a little more room in your toe box, this would be the one to get. These will be more corrective, but they'll take up more room in your toe box. And if you have a hammer toe, you need to be wearing a stretchy upper anyway. This is the Suede-fabric, and it has like a narrow band, but it'll secure the toe onto the device really nicely. But this band may cut in and may be uncomfortable for people. That's why I like this adjustable Crest pad, gel Crest pad, because it has a fatter loop and it's softer. And it also can come down and secure the toe onto the device, but it might get too loose in here with constant use and get loose over time. I really like this gel here. It's nice and squishy and comfortable, and it'll squish down a little bit and be real soft and comfortable against your skin. So if you have sensitive skin, probably the gel is better.
This is a pure silicone Crest pad. It is somewhat wider and thicker, so the length of it makes it good to go under toes 2 through 4 that have a flexible hammer toe. Also, it has a fixed loop, which may be an issue in certain patients that have swelling, especially at the toes at the end of the evening, but it does give and stretch a little bit. The silicone is very soft and silky, but not quite as soft as the other adjustable Crest pad.
Likewise, any diabetics need to avoid anything that goes around the toe circumferentially, because you can create a tourniquet effect if you're numb and you don't feel it. So these are not recommended for diabetics or people with poor circulation or people with neuropathy. The Suede-fabric Crest pad comes small, medium, and large, and you secure it by pulling down on that elastic band. You got to be careful not to over tighten so you don't get a tourniquet effect. They're lower profile, so it might be better in a toe box that's more narrow, like a dress shoe. The other thing about this is that some people might not be able to tolerate this edge here. It might cut in, but most people tolerate these very well, and they're extremely effective at offloading the tip of the toe, and most people don't mind this edge here. I've had so many patients use this type of Crest pad. I do have the dimensions of the different Crest pads on my website if you want to check out this particular measurements of each. So you can see there's a right and a left side. It just curves with your shape of your toes there. It's also fatter towards the big toe and tapers out near the lesser toes. These are the silicone Crest pads by Silipos. The only thing I think is a con for this is this loop doesn't stretch as well. And to find out the particular dimensions of these, just look on my website. Lastly, here's the right and left of the adjustable Crest pad. They come in just one universal size. They're a little bit fatter, but very, very soft. It's a great gel there, and I like it because of the wider loop here, and it won't compress as much into your skin. It compresses really well. Lastly, just wanted to mention the single Crest pad. You just put this loop underneath the toe, put it down to the base, and it'll hold that toe up in the air. It also acts as a spacer, a stay-put spacer. You just loop it around the toe and put it between there. Some small, medium, and large. So for the lesser toes, for the claw toes, if you just have a single toe that's clawed, like probably the small would work for most people. If you have larger toes, then maybe the medium. The big one's probably best for like a spacer between the first and second toes. So this is great for a single claw toe, but a lot of people have claw toes on every single toe. So this would work great for that. You put this between each of the toes there, and it'll lift it up so the toes aren't pressing the ground. And it would be great if you do have a claw toe of every single toe. This would work pretty well. And this gel is just so soft and silky and be nice against your skin. So I hope that helps you with your decision on your hammer toe solution, specifically the flexible claw toe deformity, and that's what these Crest pads help with. Please check out my episode on hammer toe solutions and help. And thanks so much for watching. Here's your best foot forward.
Please see the full disclaimer in the description. This is not a doctor-patient relationship. This does not constitute medical advice, but is for informational purposes only.